Hello and welcome to another episode of Crypto Daily on your favorite station, CNETv. You know how we do it on this program. We talk about the latest happening in the cryptocurrency space, the blockchain space, the fintech space, and other emerging technology. All of the hottest gist, trending topics, happenings in all of this space. That's what we'll bring to you on this station, CNETv, the first ever broadcast TV app that brings to you information concerning blockchain, cryptocurrency, and fintech. I'm going to be the anchor of today's edition. My name is Maria Oga. Before we move on with the interesting stories, we're going to go on a very short break. When we return, we'll kick off the show. Please stay with us. Welcome back. If you're just joining us, you're watching Crypto Daily on CNETv. So today we're going to be kickstarting with the media platform Cointelegraph. That's where we're going to start our stories from. And the first story we're going to be taking from Cointelegraph reads: Twitter Discord to support Solana NFT gallery embed with Adios Web 3.0. Twitter Discord to support Solana NFT gallery embed with Adios Web 3.0. So let's go straight to the story. California-based music streaming platform Adios released a new function that allows artists and fans to embed non-fungible token on various blogs and social media platforms such as Twitter and Discord. So this story is about a music streaming platform. Like we have AudioMark and all of that. So we have so many music platforms. This particular California-based music streaming platform, Adios, has announced that it's releasing a new function that would allow artists and fans to embed NFT on their various blogs and social media. So if you're an artist, if your song is on Adios, or you're a fan making use of Adios app, you can actually embed your NFT on various blogs and social media platforms such as Twitter and Discord. So for now, they actually just stated Twitter and Discord. That's the only social media platforms for now, according to the announcement. The embedded functionality aims to improve fan engagement for musicians through NFT adoption and Web 3.0 integrations. To enable the feature, artists need to connect their Adios accounts with Phantom Wallet, a crypto wallet centered around the Solana ecosystem, aiming to increase discoverability of Solana NFT, the company stated. The company is saying that if you're an artist or you're a fan that wants to actually jump on this new function, this new feature, you need to connect your Adios account to a wallet, and the particular wallet is Phantom Wallet. This wallet is built on Solana ecosystem. The wallet is centered around Solana ecosystem. So once you connect your Adios account to the Phantom Wallet, you'll be able to explore the function and improve your fans' engagement through the music you give to them. The company stated NFT holders can embed their collectibles from the two biggest blockchains on Twitter timelines, personal blogs, and websites. Thanks to the new feature, will further push collectibles into the mainstream. So if you're an NFT holder, you can actually embed your collectibles from the two biggest blockchain on Twitter timelines, personal blogs, and websites. Okay, if you are actually looking at your screen, you would see the pictures of so many NFT that has actually been issued out. Okay, the blockchain-based music streaming platform hosts popular mainstream artists including Katy Perry, Nas, the Chainsmoker, and has witnessed a 7-fold increase in number of users in 2021. So it's actually has onboarded Katy Perry, Nas, Chainsmokers, and other amazing artists on its platform, and this has also helped the streaming app to increase sevenfold in number of users in just 2021. While social media platform allows the use of JPEG images, the embedded functionality offered by Audios displays the NFT metadata, which can be used by artists to market and sell their talent. So on the company is actually trying to differentiate and give proper explanation on how you can actually explore this NFT function. Other social media platforms use JPEG images, but this particular functionality offered by Audios displays the NFT metadata, which can be used by the artist to market and sell their talent. While third-party entities continues to experiment with features to attract and establish crypto community on social media platforms, Twitter has set an in-house team to invigilate decentralized application, cryptocurrency, and blockchain. So as all of these blockchain, cryptocurrency, and NFT applications and functions are associating with Twitter, Twitter has gone ahead to establish an in-house team to invigilate decentralized application, cryptocurrencies, and blockchain. So if you want to do business with us as a Twitter team, they have an in-house team that would actually invigilate all of these things: decentralized applications, cryptocurrency, blockchains, and NFT. For more on this story, you can actually go on Cointelegraph. The headline of this story reads: Twitter Discord to support Solana NFT gallery embedded with Audios Web 3.0. Now, moving on from this story, still on Cointelegraph, another story here is on Metaverse. Like, Metaverse is really surging. Yesterday we had about 2, 3, if not 4 stories on Metaverse, because so many companies are really interested in the surging of Metaverse and the latest talks on Metaverse. So many people are talking about Metaverse, and companies are willing to dive into Metaverse and explore the possibility it brings, the digital world it brings, and the virtual world it actually brings. So the headline here reads: valued at $9 billion, Pokemon Go creator to build Metaverse with fresh funding. Prominent crypto investor known for backing chain analysts invested $300 million in Natic Metaverse project. Okay, Natic, the developer of the popular AR mobile game Pokemon Go, is planning to build a real-world metaverse with newly raised funding. Remember, I said yesterday, and then if you actually watched that OKX talk, the guest said Metaverse is a virtual world, is a digital, just like we have our physical world where you can go to work, you have a place to sleep, you can actually shop, you can go to the restaurant, you can go to the beach. All of the things you do in your physical world, like your daily activities, the way you live your life, you can actually do exactly the same thing in the Metaverse space, because it's just a virtual world and a digital world, but everything we do here can be done on that particular space. Now, this developer of Pokemon Go is saying that he's planning to build a real world metaverse with newly raised funding. So it's actually raised a fund of $9 billion recently, and it wants to use that particular amount to raise and build a real world metaverse. The company officially announced on Monday the completion of $300 million raise from the technology focused investment manager, bringing the company's valuation to $9 billion. Now, the major investor, Koto, in the cryptocurrency and blockchain industry, backing companies such as blockchain intelligence firm Chainalysis, cryptocurrency startup Fireblocks, and all others. The firm has also recently participated in a $555 million funding round for cryptocurrency fintech startup MoonPay. Natic is building a platform for AR based on a 3D map of the world that we believe will play a crucial role in the next transition in computing. We are excited to partner with CNETv because we see the infrastructure supporting the metaverse for the real world and helping to power the next evolution of the internet. So the internet is actually evolving, and metaverse is the next evolution, because metaverse is just coming up. Next 2 to 3 years is going to be bigger than what it is right now, and CNETv is ready to capitalize on it at this point. It's ready to explore and gain a stand before it becomes way big and before it expands into the space. So for more on this story, you can actually go on Cointelegraph. The headline reads, valued at $9 billion, Pokemon Go creator to build metaverse with fresh funding. Now, still on Cointelegraph, we're going to be looking at another story here concerning Binance. Binance reportedly wants Global Wealth Fund to get a stake in exchange. Binance reportedly wants Global Wealth Fund to get a stake in exchange. Binance, the world's largest cryptocurrency exchange in trading volume, is reportedly in talks with Sovereign Global Wealth Fund to sell them a stake in the company. Binance wants to buy, that's exactly what it is. Binance wants to buy a Global Wealth Fund to get stake in the exchange. That's what Binance is planning to do right now. In addition to planned mega funding for its United States business, Binance US. Yesterday we spoke about, there was a story we got on Binance US wanting to get funds to expand, because Binance has been under a whole lot of regulations and regulatory regulatory case this particular year. It has been from this regulator to this regulator to this regulator for Binance. It has been a whole lot, and it's affected Binance in United States. So they are seeking a mega fund to build up the firm, to actually work on they are seeking a mega fund to build up and to actually work on expanding and gaining back their stand. Now, aside this, Binance is in talk with Sovereign Global Wealth Fund to sell them a stake in the company. They want to buy stake in other companies so as to build their valuation. Binance CEO Changpeng Zhao said on Tuesday in an interview with Financial Times that Binance is seeking global funding to improve relationships with regulators. Like I said, Binance has been under so many regulatory cases, and this fund is also to improve relationship with this regulator. So as the US SEC, that's the United States Security and Exchange Commission, CFTC, and all of that, they want to improve their relationship with them and actually make sure that they're in the right stand with the regulators by following every bit of the regulation that they are asked to follow. According to Zhuao, the upcoming funding is aimed to improve its perception and relationship with many governments, as multiple financial regulators around the world have been cracking down on Binance this year. I said that. But it may also tie us to specific countries which we want to be slightly careful with, the CEO noted. As Binance is currently in the preliminary stage of discussion, it's still early to disclose the names of wealth fund involved in the capital raising. So for now, no name has been given, just the disclose that they are in talks to actually sell them a stake. They want to buy stake from Global Wealth Fund. That's actually just what they didn't specify the names of this particular wealth fund. Now, for more on this story, you can actually go on Cointelegraph. The headline says Binance reportedly wants Global Wealth Fund to get a stake in exchange. Now, moving on from that story, still on Cointelegraph, another story here reads, El Salvador dollar debt dives on Bitcoin bond plans. El Salvador dollar debt dives on Bitcoin bond plans. Now, we all know El Salvador has been on the headlines for so long. El Salvador has been on the headline for so long, from the moment where the president actually said okay, we want to make Bitcoin illegal tender at the Bitcoin conference. We want to make Bitcoin illegal tender in this particular country. Bitcoin is going to be our legal tender. That's when El Salvador started coming on the headlines. Like every single week, there was always something to say about El Salvador. And the president actually faced so many negative comments, so many negative, so many restrictions, so many protests, peaceful protests, and so many rejections from the citizens, from world organizations, from banks, and the likes. But at the end of the day, the bill was passed and Bitcoin became and is a legal tender in El Salvador. Now, this headline says El Salvador dollar debt dives on Bitcoin bond plan. El Salvador's dollar-dominated bonds are falling to an all-time low as the Central American nation debt started trading in distressed territory this week. El Salvador United States dollar bond fell to 0.644, that's 0.644 cents on Monday, November 22, following the weekend news that the Central America country would use Bitcoin bond to fund its Bitcoin City initiative. So it's still all on Bitcoin. President Nayib Bukele has a big thing for Bitcoin. Like, he loves Bitcoin. He so much trusts in Bitcoin to do so many changes in the country to help with development, all of the sector, the financial sector, the educational sector, health sector, and everything. And so far so good. It has been going well for him because he recently announced last week, that he was going to use the Bitcoin bond, BTC bond, to fund its Bitcoin City initiative. It has plans to fund a Bitcoin City where they will use the fund to build the city, to clean up the city. It's going to be a city where you can practically do everything you do. Like, there will be restaurants, there will be bars, there will be schools, and all of that. Now, the fall of the dollar, the United States dollar bond in El Salvador, followed the weekend after the news of this BTC city, that this Bitcoin city that El Salvador president intends to build. Dollar bonds are falling steadily since April 2021, when they topped $1.10 according to Bloomberg data. A dollar-dominated bond is a bond issued outside of the United States by a foreign company or government that is dominated in USD instead of local currencies. Monday drop resulted in the country's debt becoming among the worst performers in global trading, Bloomberg reported. Now, you can actually read more on the story from Cointelegraph. The headline reads, El Salvador dollar debt dives on Bitcoin bond. Before we move on to more stories, we're going to go on a very short break. When we return from the break, we'll still look at the El Salvador story and then move on to stories still on Cointelegraph. Please stay with us.
CNETv, the first and leading 24/7 live broadcasting blockchain, cryptocurrency, and FinTech TV application. On our mobile app, you have access to our latest news updates ranging from esports, fintech, iGaming, blockchain, cryptocurrency, and artificial intelligence. We bring to you interviews, analyses, cryptocurrencies, market reviews, and live events. Download our app today from your iOS or Google Play Store or on our website at CNETv.io. CNETv, objectivity is our watchword. CNETv, the first and leading 24/7 live broadcasting blockchain, cryptocurrency, and FinTech TV application. On our mobile app, you have access to our latest news updates ranging from esports, fintech, iGaming, blockchain, cryptocurrency, and artificial intelligence. We bring to you interviews, analyses, cryptocurrencies, market reviews, and live events. Download our app today from your iOS or Google Play Store or on our website at CNETv.io. CNETv, objectivity is our watchword.
Welcome back. If you're just joining us, you're watching Crypto Daily. Now, before we went on the break, we were talking about El Salvador, the Bitcoin city, so many things that is actually the president, as Nayib Bukele, is on to when it comes to developing the country with Bitcoin, and this has led to dollar debts. The dollar bond in El Salvador has actually fallen as a result of the president's focus on Bitcoin. So we hope that the president actually just tried to balance everything up, because moderation and balance is the key to everything. So moving on from this story, still on Cointelegraph, we are going to be looking at another story here. The story says, "You shall not pass token estate block the Lord of the Rings JRR token. You shall not pass token estate blocks the Lord of the Rings JRR token." The Lord of the Rings team JRR token has met a bad end after being forced to close up shop following a legal action from the family and estate of the famed series author JRR Tolkien, who died in 1973. On Tuesday, Law 360 reported that the token exchange has reached a settlement with Florida-based developer Matthew Jensen over his JRR token, which was launched in August this year. According to BSC Scan, the BEP20 token is only held by 510 addresses with a market supply of 19 trillion. According to the settlement, Jensen promised to shut down the token and delete any content that infringed the estate trademark rights to JRR token's name and intellectual property relating to the Lord of the Rings and Hobbit. So this story says that the Lord of the Rings team JRR token has met a bad end after being forced to close up shop following legal actions from the family and the estate. Okay, we're going on a break now. When we return, we'll move on with the story. Please stay with us. Tapuna. You're just joining us or watching Crypto Daily on CNETv. Sorry for that quick break. We just had to sort out a few technical issues. Now, moving on from that story, another story here, still on Cointelegraph, reads: Commonwealth Bank of Australia recognizes risk in missing out on crypto. Commonwealth Bank of Australia recognizes risk in missing out on crypto. Matt Com, CEO of Commonwealth Bank of Australia (CBA), said that the bank is more concerned about the risk of missing out on crypto than those associated with its adoption. The CBA is set to become the first of the big four banks in Australia to offer crypto-based services after the company announced on November 3rd that it will be supporting the trading of 10 digital assets directly via its banking app. Now, the CEO made this known while speaking with Bloomberg TV on Friday, in an interview with Bloomberg TV on Friday. He noted that we see risk in participation, but we see bigger risk in not participating. It is important to say that we do not have a view on the asset price itself. We see it as a very volatile and speculative asset, but we also don't think that the sector and the technology is going away anytime soon. The CEO of Commonwealth Bank of Australia, that's CBA, is of the view that it is more preferable to accept this technology than be in the dark, and then when it blows up and when it becomes bigger than what it is, you would notice that you are running at a loss. So the bank is more concerned, that's what it said, the bank is more concerned about the risk of missing out on cryptocurrency than those associated with its adoption. The bank believes that the risk, there are actually risks in participating, but there's a bigger risk in not participating in the cryptocurrency and blockchain space. That's what the CEO is saying. Yes, the prices is volatile, it fluctuates, the prices is not stable, it's not static, it changes. You can actually lose your money if you invest, and all of these fears, all of this risk is there. Yes, he admits that, but he believes that there are actually bigger risks in not participating in the cryptocurrency or blockchain space. Imagine putting your money in a fiat currency and then it experiences a devaluation, but having your money in cryptocurrency, you are certain that the price will just, even when there's a decline, the price will definitely kick off. There will be an uprise in the price. Now, the CBA, that's the bank, recently became the first of the big four banks in Australia to offer crypto-based services. So it's beginning to accept cryptocurrency little by little while still studying the space, so that it does not actually just run at a loss. Because before you get into something, you need to make your research, you need to study, and that's exactly what the bank is doing. The CEO suggested that there will be much more to come from CBA crypto adoption play, as he highlighted that the bank sees many use cases from blockchain technology along with strong demand from consumers. So he's disclosing and he's informing us that there will be more crypto adoption coming from CBA, meaning they are ready to keep exploring the blockchain space, the cryptocurrency space, as long as it is beneficial and it helps them and their customers. So you can actually get that story from Cointelegraph. The story headline reads: Commonwealth Bank of Australia recognizes risk in missing out on cryptocurrency. Now, moving on from this particular story, still on Cointelegraph, the headline here reads: Texan Bitcoin mining power demands could jump 5 times by 2023. Texan Bitcoin mining power demands could jump 5 times by 2023. As the state of Texas faces a rapid influx of Bitcoin mining operation, its electrical infrastructure will have to support the industry's expected 5,000 megawatts of additional power demand by 2023. Now, yesterday, before we actually explore the story, yesterday we spoke about Kazakhstan restricting the Bitcoin mining operation to 100 megawatts because when China was aggressively pursuing Bitcoin mining companies, operations, Bitcoin miners away from the country, they fled to so many countries, Kazakhstan, United States, and different countries, just so they can actually keep up with their businesses. Now Kazakhstan is saying that as a result of so many miners in the country right now, it is affecting their electricity supply. There's constant power outage for hours, days, and the like. So they are restricting and reducing the Bitcoin miners to 100 megawatts. That's what they can actually supply to them for mining. And the miners are saying this wouldn't even be enough for us. Like, this will not be sufficient for us to go on with our daily activities and for us to be able to increase in business and finances. But so far that's what the Kazakhstan government has to say to the crypto miners. Now the state of Texas is also facing the same electrical issues as a result of Bitcoin mining operation in its city. The Bitcoin mining industry in Texas currently consumes around 500 to 1000 megawatts of power. The Electricity Reliable Council of Texas anticipates that demand could increase as much as 5-fold by 2023 and has planned an additional 3,000 to 500 megawatts according to reports. Now this city is right now saying that they have the miners in the mining companies in the city consumes about 500 to 1000 megawatts of power currently, and they believe that by 2023 it's going to be 5-fold more than what it is right now. So they are planning on adding additional 3,000 to 5,000 megawatts to the Bitcoin or cryptocurrency mining sector. So they want to put it in place. They want to put additional megawatts power for the mining industry before 2023, where it is speculated that the demand for electricity would actually increase 5-fold. That is, from 1,000 megawatts, it's going to be 5,000 megawatts. This expansion comes as the Lone Star State plans to become the home to 20% of the world's Bitcoin mining operation. So it has stated that it wants to be a Bitcoin home mining hub. Like, it wants to have at least 20% of the world Bitcoin mining operation. It's making it open. Okay, if you're mining Bitcoin, you can actually come to Texas, because we are ready to be a home for Bitcoin mining operations. So for more on this story, you can go on Cointelegraph and read. The headline says Texan Bitcoin mining power demand could jump 5 times by 2023. Now we're going to be moving on from Cointelegraph to another media platform, but before we do that, we'll go on a break. Please stay with us. Welcome back. If you're just joining us, you're watching Crypto Daily on CNETv. Now, we've looked at so many happening stories from Cointelegraph, and we'll be moving on from Cointelegraph now to CoinDex. We'll look at about a few stories from CoinDex, and then we'll move on to another media platform. Now, the story we have here on CoinDex, the story says NFT music platform, another NFT music platform story. Royal closes $55 million funding round led by A16Z. Electronic music performers, the Chainsmoker and the rapper Nas also provided funding, which comes less than 3 months after Justin Blau venture closed $16 million round. So this headline says Royal, the music tokenization platform launched by DJ and entrepreneur Justice, closes a $55 million Series A funding round on Monday. So if you really look at it, this space has given us an opportunity for us to explore and do things in our own convenience. Use what you're happy doing to make money. You're a musician, you love singing. Why don't you explore the NFT space? For so many reasons. You're an artist, why don't you explore the NFT space? NFT space gives you an opportunity to just create and sell out those creative ideas to people, and then in turn you get coins, you get cool money. Now this DJ launched a music tokenization platform called Royal, and that platform now has closed a $55 million Series A funding round deal. Andres Orit led the round, which also included participation by Coinbase Venture, Paradigm, and the performer Chainsmoker and Nas. So Chainsmoker and Nas also contributed to the $55 million round. In addition to their audacious visions, what makes this founding team so unique is the 3 Lau first-hand experience as a musician paired with JD, exceptional track record as a repeat founder and startup operator. The funding comes less than 3 months after Royal raised a $16 million seed round. So 3 months ago, this particular platform raised $16 million seed round, and right now, that's yesterday, it raised $55 million round for an NFT tokenization music platform where you can actually just come and tokenize your music and get cash. So you can read the story from CoinDex. The headline says NFT music platform Royal closes $55 million funding round led by A16Z. Now moving on from that story, another story here says Binance rebuilding Doge wallet to deal with users' account freeze. Binance rebuilding Doge wallet to deal with users' account freeze. Binance is trying to rebuild its wallet to deal with the technical issues that resulted in numerous Dogecoin transactions and entire user accounts being frozen. Users previously told CoinDex that their accounts were frozen by the exchange until they returned to Doge, which was incorrectly transferred back to the exchange. You know, Binance is a cryptocurrency exchange, and right now it's trying to rebuild its wallet to deal with little technical issues because of the technical issues relating to Doge wallet that led its users to Doge wallet. So it's trying to fix its account. That's the exchange is trying to fix its account so it can deal with these technical issues and get back its users. Some users told CoinDex that their accounts have been unblocked over the past few days. However, some users said that they can use their fund for the other cryptocurrency stored on their Binance wallet. The largest cryptocurrency exchange by trading volume in the world says on Tuesday that it is rebuilding its wallet from scratch to tackle these issues, which was caused by a recent software upgrade. So they are issuing out this announcement, so we would know that there might actually be more issues for now because they are trying to rebuild the wallet from the scratch to tackle all of the issues that users are experiencing right now, because these issues was caused by the recent software upgrade. There was an upgrade to the software that is causing all of these issues, but right now they're trying to curtail the problem and the issues by rebuilding the wallet from scratch again. So you can read more of the story from Coindex. Just go on Coindex and search for Binance rebuilding Doge wallet to deal with users account freeze. Now still on Coindex, another story on Binance. Binance seeks investment from wealthy fund, sovereign fund. We've actually read that story from Cointelegraph, so we'll skip that story and look at one more story on Coindex before moving on to another media platform. This story here says Bitcoin still trading in bullish channel despite price support break. Bitcoin still trading in bullish channel despite price support break. Bitcoin broader outlook remains constructive regardless of the recent pull down. You know, if you've been following the daily crypto market update, you will notice that Bitcoin has experienced a decline. In fact, the whole cryptocurrency space has experienced a decline. Cardano, that used to be in $2 and few cents, is selling for $1.50 something cents right now, $1.80 something cents. And Bitcoin that was actually 60, that was getting to 70, like it was getting over 65, 67, and we're all excited that very soon Bitcoin will get to 70,000. It went down to 50 something thousand and $55,000, $57,000, $59,000, and right now it's even struggling to attain the $60,000. But despite all of this, the Bitcoin broader outlook remains constructive. That's what this report is saying. There has been an 18% drawdown from record high, but we have been here several times before. That's what so many analysts are saying. This particular person that issued the statement is Leonard Neal, head of research at Stack Fund. They're saying that we've been here before, we've gotten to these trying times before. This is not the first time Bitcoin is going to be facing trials, and we actually surpassed those trials. We actually went from those, I mean, in September Bitcoin was selling for as low as $30,000-$40,000, and then it's just skyrocketed to 40 before, 50, and then speedily got to 60,000. So we've been there before. In September, in June, Bitcoin actually experienced declines like this, and other coins as well. So definitely, even now that it's experiencing this decline, we shouldn't be worried. It remains constructive. That's the statement, regardless the recent pull down. Bitcoin is still trading within the upward channel, according to Leonard Neal. Bitcoin is still trading within the upward channel. So for more on this story, you can actually go on Coindex. The headline of this story says Bitcoin still trading in bullish channel despite price support. Now we're going to be looking at just one story from our sister platform, Coin News Extra, and that's what we're going to use to conclude today's edition of Crypto Daily. Now this story is concerning Twitter CEO. This story is concerning Square, the Square owned by Jack Dorsey. So looking at the story, payment giant Square has released a white paper on detailing a new decentralized protocol for exchanging digital and other assets known as TBDEX. So Square has issued a white paper for a decentralized protocol, a decentralized exchange, and that particular platform is called TBDEX. The white paper was released on Friday, indicating that TBDEX protocol facilitates decentralized network of exchange between assets by providing a framework for establishing social trust, utilizing decentralized identity and verifiable credentials to establish provenance of identity in the real world. Now, according to the post introducing the protocol by a TBD developer, the TBDEX protocol aims to create accessibility on ramps and off ramps that allows the average individual to benefit from crypto innovation. So this TBDEX would actually create an avenue for average individuals, as long as you are in the cryptocurrency space, to benefit from cryptocurrency innovation. Whatever that innovation is, you would have access to benefit from the cryptocurrency innovation. Now the headline reads, Square releases white paper for decentralized Bitcoin exchange. You can actually find this story on our sister platform, Coin News Extra. That's where you can actually get the story from. If you can actually look at your screen, you see Dex, and then you see the Twitter CEO, that's Jack Dorsey. You can read that story from our sister platform, Coin News Extra. And our time is fast spent, so this is where we're going to draw the curtain on today's edition of Crypto Daily. It has been an interesting session with different hot stories, especially the story concerning El Salvador and metaverse, and also the mining situations the crypto miners are facing and Bitcoin miners. Thank you so much for joining us. For more amazing content and information from this station, all you have to do is download our TV application from your Google Play Store or App Store, and also follow us on our social media handles at CNETv1 on Instagram, on Facebook, and also on Twitter. Thank you for watching once again. I am Mara Oga. Do enjoy the rest of your day.